Good morning, everyone, and welcome.
This is the first Tower TV of the new school year.
If you are new, Tower TV is the monthly show that airs during Pergolder time.
We cover what is going on here at East with stories about students and staff.
Our goal is to inform and also have some fun on the way.
Let's get started.
Oscar, Poppy, and Leo take a look at our new theater.
By the end of the month, the Margaret Williams Theater will finally be reopening to the school. The theater has been under renovation for the last 16 months at a cost of $4.9 million. Prior to June of 2016, the theater had not seen significant renovations since 1971. The choir and theater teachers say they're looking forward to the improvements brought by the renovation.
It's just a much more welcoming, comfortable space. And the one thing that we're all really excited about is the acoustics in the space should be markedly better.
I'm really excited not only for performers but for people attending concerts to be able to experience the music and the performances in a space that's comfortable and sounds good.
But I'm actually the most excited for the students just to be able to have a venue that matches their talent, their ability, and their hard work. The arts and a venue like that can really bring a community together.
The new theater is also a major improvement for the theater and choir students, as well as a big step up for visitors.
For one thing, we have a space in which our family can come and see us perform comfortably. They can get a really cool experience coming into the new theater.
Honestly, I'm just excited to start doing theater again because the worst part about summer is not being able to do theater all the time, in my opinion.
Another exciting thing coming this year is East's first musical in 30 years, Little Shop of Horrors. The show will take place in March with auditions being held in December.
All the students here at East are really privileged that they get to be a part of this new theater. I've been talking to a lot of alumni, a lot of teachers that have been here longer than I have, that are so excited for our students to be able to use this space.
The new theater is an amazing improvement and will be hugely beneficial for the school. Signing off for Tower TV, this is Poppy, Oscar, and Leah.
That theater is going to be awesome.
Yeah, gotta love those new seats.
We've also had some staff changes here at East.
Right, a new football coach. Justin, Garrett, and I have that story.
Coach Thornton is the new football coach here at East. Although he was the assistant athletic director at West, he said the transition back to East was smooth because he grew up on the East side. We asked Coach what his favorite thing about East was and why he decided to come back.
Favorite thing is the students. Multicultural feel, everyone does their best to take care of each other, and that's something that I don't always see around Madison, but specifically on this side of town, so I feel it's very special and it's an advantage.
Coach Thornton wants to turn the program around by changing the culture here around East.
East is known for historically hard-hitting blue-collar football, and I think we've kind of gotten away from that. And so I'm back here trying to instill the same things that I grew up with back into our student body, but specifically academically as well. The standards have to be set high. A lot of students are good, but they don't always get the opportunity collegiately because of their grades. So high expectations in the community, academically and socially, amongst the team, trying to build a family atmosphere.
Coach Thornton believes that at the end of 3 years, the team will be competing for conference. We asked some of the players what they think about the new coach.
I think Coach Thornton has done a great job with changing the culture. He always has a good smile on his face, and he's always positive, and he's not giving up on us, and I think that's really good for the program.
I like Coach. He's always there to talk to us, or if we're having a bad day or anything like that, we can talk to him. He got our back, we got his back.
I think Coach Thornton's been really good for the program because we're all really close with him and we feel like we can talk with him about anything, and he's really supportive of us through football, school, all that stuff. He's willing to help us out with just about anything we need his help with. And he's definitely helped out with some discipline on the team. We have to work a lot harder at practice now. Gets us ready to get in that winning mindset, and I think it's going to help us out a lot in the future, and things are going to start looking up for us this year.
We are extremely blessed to have Coach Thornton here, back on the East Side. Signing off for Tower TV, this is Devin Garrett and Jay Milk. The next game is this Friday at Mansfield Stadium.
We will take on West.
Up next, Rachel, Bailey, and James look at some other new staff this year.
I teach marketing and sales, personal finance, and introduction to web programming.
I teach 2D design, 3D design, advanced art, graphic design, there's typography and branding, and some photo and illustration. I think that's it. Oh wait, no, observational drawing too. I forgot.
My title is Multicultural Services Coordinator. So I pretty much deal with fostering a family-like community for students of all colors, dealing with external communications, community partners, that kind of thing.
Well, I've taught just a variety of art classes in the past, but I spent 10 years teaching in Bellevue, Washington, so it's a Seattle suburb, and I lived in Seattle for 12 years. Just a lot of different art classes. I taught stained glass and art and design and drawing and painting and AP, and we had IB art there as well.
I've always taught marketing. I've always taught personal finance. I've taught some keyboarding at other schools. I've taught sports entertainment marketing at other schools. I've taught retail operations at other schools. I've taught a whole smattering of classes in the business department.
Before this, I was an avid tutor here at East for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. And before that, I was a site director for the MSCR at Sandburg Elementary School. So I do that still in my summertime when I have time. It's my home. I'm an alumni, proud alumni, class of 2011. I coach here as well. Football, we're not doing so hot right now, but we're still working. This is just where I'm from and where I'm comfortable and where I want to be. I want to impact my own community and make good change.
What brought me to East? I was really excited. I grew up in Madison, so I wanted to move back home. And what brought me to East was just that it seemed like just a really great culture of kids and staff and people that I wanted to be with.
My favorite thing about East so far is the color purple. I really love the color purple.
We have some characters here, but some people who are really good and good leaders. Mr. Hernandez, Jeremy Thornton, TJ Rognes, all good mentors and good friends of mine. Good student body as well, very diverse, multicultural in my field. Come from all different backgrounds and just good people.
Just how friendly everybody is, really. Everybody's really kind and will say hi to you in the hallway, even if they don't know you yet, because I don't really know anybody yet. But everybody seems pretty outgoing and nice. My goals for the school year is to make my classroom kind of my space, because there's been other teachers in here for years and years, so really make it my own. And just to get to know the kids and get to know as many students and people as I can.
I would just like to be able to fit into the department, to the school, to the climate, to the culture. I've really enjoyed everything I've witnessed so far, but it's only day 2. But I think it's going to be a good experience. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to go very fast. This is my 36th year teaching.
I am a backcountry skier. So I go skiing where you don't have lifts, you just climb the mountain and then ski down. Can't do as much of it around here, but I'm pretty into it.
I'm a huge comic book superhero nerd-ish, like Marvel, DC, yeah. I'm like a fanboy. It's really bad addict.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Black Panther or Iron Man. Iron Man, he's clever, he's really witty, but the king of Wakanda is my man though.
One of the things we will do each month is go through current announcements.
Here's Oscar with those.
The Brotherhood Lunch Meeting takes place on Thursday, September 21st in LMC Purple. The Women's Ultimate Team will be having a meeting on Friday, September 15th in room 1027. New players are encouraged to attend. Math Club will be meeting on Fridays in room 3012 during lunch. Everyone is welcome to attend, so be sure to bring friends. See Mr. G or Miss Paschke for more information. The first blood drive this year is planned for November 21st. Please join the HOSA Club if you'd like to volunteer for the blood drive. First meeting will be held at lunch on Monday, September 25th in room 135. Please see Miss Winger if you are unable to attend. Gender Equity Club meets on Thursday at lunch in room 2016. Everyone who cares about creating safe environments for all genders is encouraged to join. See Ms. Putz for more information. The Rape Crisis Center is partnering with the Gender Equity Club to offer a 5-week workshop called Expect Respect. It will be held after school on Tuesdays, starting September 26th from 4 o'clock to 6:30 p.m. The workshop series is designed to empower youth leaders to cultivate healthy relationships and create social change. Dinner will be provided each week. See Ms. Putz in room 2016 for more information and to register. The week of October 9th to 14th is homecoming week. The parade and football game is on the 13th, and the dance will be on Saturday the 14th. Students interested in nature and backpacking should attend the first meeting of the new Pergolder Adventure Wilderness Society on September 14th at lunch in room 2028. See Ms. Weaver or Ms. Wilcox for more information. Any students interested in purchasing letter jackets should stop by the athletic office as soon as possible.
Are you alone? Do you constantly walk the halls and wonder why no one will pay attention to you and give you love? You won't be for long with all these 2-for-1 deals in this year's Bucky Book.
Are you gonna eat both of those?
No. Here, you can have this one.
Bucky Book is only $35 and offers hundreds of dollars in savings. All the tech classes get a portion of the proceeds for upgrades and gear, so please consider buying one. It would help us out a lot. Do you remember your freshman year, Devin?
I've done my best to forget it, Pid.
Same here. One thing I wish I would have had was some advice.
Brett, Nico, and Giselle have that covered.
What's up, freshmen? Have you been having a hard time as a high schooler? Well, we asked some seniors and some teachers for some tips just for you. Do you have any advice to give our freshmen?
My first piece of advice for the freshmen is to walk on the right side of the hallway and to not stop in the middle of the hallway. My other piece of advice is if you think you may need help in the class, get it before you are behind. Go in at lunch or after school or ask your friends, or get peer tutors. You may not know about it, but there are a bunch of students here at East who know a lot about subjects and they'd be willing to help you out.
Okay. I heard some really useful advice this summer at a conference I went to, and they said we should all try to be scouts instead of trying to be soldiers. And by that they mean when you're a scout, you're somebody who is curious, who asks questions, who wants to know information before you make judgment, as opposed to being a soldier that feels like you always have to attack and defend. Being a scout is somebody who is open-minded, who wants to know more about situations, who doesn't come to conclusions until they're absolutely sure that they've got the whole truth.
Hi. Do you have any advice to give to our freshmen?
I would say just to make the most out of high school and have fun with it and have a positive outlook, get involved, go all out during Spirit Week. It's only fun if you make it fun.
Do you have any advice for freshmen?
I would say for freshmen, honestly, just join clubs or play a sport. The more involved you are in school, I guess, I think the better you do. So whatever you do, just try to get involved in East High School and have fun with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Freshmen, get involved, but also network. Get to know people in the building, talk to your teachers, talk to upperclassmen, use the study resources we have during lunchtime and after school. But network, it's who you know in this world, not what you know.
Don't mess up your freshman year because all 4 years count, and your freshman year kind of prepares you for the rest of your years. So be great.
Yeah, I would just say don't think that just because it's your freshman year that you can just slack off. Try your hardest and you won't regret it.
Yeah, stay in class. Don't skip class for stupid reasons, and because you'll regret it in the long run, for real. They really will.
Don't skip class. Be great. Signing off for Tower TV, this is Giselle, Nico, and Brett.
Earlier, we took a look at the new theater.
That isn't the only change in this old building.
Maya, James, and Eamon take a look at the improvements in the swimming pool.
For decades, East Pool has been used by thousands of students both learning to swim and competing against other schools. Now, after all these years, the pool is getting redone. We talked with Ms. Welsing, the coach of the East High boys swim team, about some of these changes.
What's new with the pool? Well, the pool went under a big overhaul over the summer. We have a new deck, and we have brand new starting blocks. We have new backstroke flags. We're getting new paint, and they took down the old sound tiles, and we're getting new updated sound tiles to absorb the sound in the pool. So it was a nice new fresh look for our pool.
We also discussed what is left to be done.
So we're still waiting on the paintings to get done. They had some issues with getting the paint to want to stick to the tile on the wall. So we're still waiting on the blue wave to get painted, and then just clean up in the sound tiles to get put on, and then we'll put everything back and we'll be ready to roll. The girls team is able to practice, but they have yet to be able to host a home meet. So we're crossing our fingers for this Friday.
We asked Tessa Lynch, member of the East High girls swim team, what she thinks about these changes.
I'm most excited to host meets. I think we have had a kind of crappy looking pool for a lot of years, and now we'll come and it'll look clean, and new sound panels will make it easier to hear what's going on and hear the announcer. It'll make meets a lot faster.
Ms. Welsing gave us her final thoughts on the project.
I think the changes are going to benefit East a lot. It's a much more modern look to our pool, and it's very inviting and really neat to look at. I know the girls are really excited to host their first home meet and show the community what our new pool looks like, and it's a very energetic feeling in there.
Let's show off our pride for the girls this upcoming season. Signing off for Tower TV, this is Eamon.
We closed Tower TV on a look back.
For the second time in the past few years, a group of East students went to Kenya this past summer.
Ms. Vierstra took the students there to visit our sister school. Here's a look at what they experienced.
Have a great week, East.
Kuzozana watu wa upendo, hauna dui, hauna kifani takabata na sabate. Shino narudo kubatana kuti tibudirire. Twahitaji upendo ili tusonge mbele. Kutambura kwetu shichida hati narudo. Ukosefu wa upendo ulete dhiki ya mambo ni twende. Zunguka, zunguka, nasikia uchungu